All right, I am here to do a review of elapsed time. And I have this handy dandy giant clock, and you can follow along, and then this will help you when you do your work in your packet. If you happen to have red and green at home, that would be really helpful, right, for our start time and our stop time. It could be a marker, a pen, a crayon, color pencil. See what you can find. All right, so again, start times are when the event starts, end times are when the event stops or ends. So we're trying to find the amount of time that the event takes. It's usually in minutes, right? So we call that elapsed time. How much time has passed between our start and our end. So when we start, we go, right? So we have to mark on our clock where 6:20 would be. Okay, so if we're looking at our clock, remember 5, 10, 15, 20. So right here is our start time. I'll even write an S. And then our red marker is our stop time or end time, 6:55. So we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So these marks are very important because they let us know where the meeting starts and where it ends. We always want to make sure we're going around the clock in the clockwise direction. That's why it's called clockwise, because that's the way the clock goes, right? So if you're looking at a clock like in our classroom, you see that the second hand goes quickly around the clock, the minute hand follows, and then the hour hand's pretty slow. All right, so we get to start on one of the big numbers, so our jumpity bumps get to be in intervals of 5, right? They kind of look like flower petals. So we start here. Sorry, my thing's not very sturdy. And we go 5, 10, 15, 20. It's important to label those jumpity bumps. It keeps you, slows you down, right? We don't want to do this too quickly. We don't want to make silly mistakes. Slows you down and it keeps track. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 minutes so far. We're not done. 25, 30, 35. And because our start and end times are both on big numbers, we get to just have the nice 5-minute increments. We don't have to do any of those little teeny tiptoes, right? So start time, end time, elapsed time is 35 minutes. Oh boy. So there's one example. I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, I'm back. I set up it a little differently so that now I can write right on the board, and I think that might be a little better. All right, we have our start time of 4:50. We have our end time of 5:11. Oh, I see something a little bit different about this one, right? Let's use our green and our start time, 4:50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Here's our start time. And our end time is at 11, not 11 o'clock, but 5:11. So we're looking for our minutes. 5:10 with one more little tick mark, 11. So right here, just after the 2, right, 5:10, then one more tick mark, 11. All right, now we're ready to start jumpity bumping, okay? We start at the start time. Because we're on a big number, we can skip count by 5, 10. Oh, this is much easier than before. 15, 20. Now, can we go another 5? No, we can't, because it's just one little tip mark, one little tiptoe. We're going to go 21. So we went 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. So that's 21 minutes of elapsed time. 21 minutes between the start of the activity and the end of the activity. This might start to feel easier and easier But please take your time, mark your start times, mark your end times, take the time to jump and mark these. It seems like a long process, but it's really important to understand this and really feel firm and good with it, because things are going to get complicated next time we see each other. So we'll do one more example and then I'll set you free. Okay, I'm back with one more example. We've got a start time of 3:17 and an end time of 3:42. Neither one of those sounds like it's going to be landing on one of the big numbers. That's okay, we can handle this. Green marker for start time. Start time is 3:17. Again, we're focusing on the minutes, right? So 17 is 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. So we're going to go right here. Here's 15. One more tick mark is 16. One more tick mark is 17. There's our start time. End time is 3:42. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2. So 2 little tick marks after the 40. Again, so important to mark those absolutely correctly. Okay. Now we're ready to jumpity bump. Can we start right away with big 5-minute increments? No, because we're not on a big number yet. So we go 1, 2, 3, or if you want to mark them as 1, 1, 1, maybe that's easier for counting. 1, 1, 1, because now we're going to go big numbers. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then we've got these little tiptoes at the end. 1, 1. Starts to get busy in there. So we've got our big jumps, 5, 10, 15, 20. Then let's add on our ones, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It happened to work out that it was 25 minutes, a multiple of 5, right? But it just didn't work out that way where it was jumping between big numbers. So we had a few little steps at the beginning, we had a few little steps at the end, but when we totaled them all up, they ended up being 25 minutes. So watch this video as often as you need to practice and learn, and then give it a try on your own. Good luck. You've got this.